On Thai PBS World tonight, Thai Olympic Games medalists get a hero's welcome upon their return. Prime Minister Sethar confident he will survive the Constitutional Court's verdict this Wednesday. And tighter controls on import, trading, and storing of cyanide imposed. Very good evening and welcome to Thai PBS World Tonight. I'm Nad Bunnak.
I'm Kittipat Sukjit.
And first of all, where's Frank?
That's why I'm here.
That's why you're here.
That's why Kittipat is here.
Yeah.
Because Frank is not here.
Yeah, so Kittipat will be filling in for Frank today.
Yeah.
And we still have a lot of stories to talk about, whether it's the Paris Olympics, Prime Minister Sethar's verdict tomorrow, and also other stories.
But firstly, we'll start the program tonight with delightful news as two Thai Olympic champions received a very warm welcome on arrival back in Thailand this morning.
That looks like a very exciting atmosphere at Suvarnabhumi Airport this morning to welcome the two Thai Olympic champions.
Yes, and that was very Thai. The dancing, the costume with Thai flags. Yeah, and that was the atmosphere at Suvarnabhumi Airport this morning when Thai Taekwondo star Panipak Wongpasanakit and Thai boxer Chancham Suvarnapeng, who won gold and bronze medals respectively at the Paris Olympics, arrived at Suvarnabhumi Airport. Thailand's Tourism and Sports Minister Sermsak Phongpanit was among those greeting the returning Thai Olympic champions. Panipak told reporters that this gold medal marks her third Olympic medal that she won. First one, she won bronze at the Rio Olympics. The second one, she won gold at the Tokyo Olympics. And third one is this one, the gold medal at Paris Olympics. And she said that she was really happy and proud of herself because her hard work has finally paid off. So she also said that the Paris Olympics will be her last and that her story as a taekwondo athlete has ended perfectly.
สำหรับหนูตัดสินใจแน่นอนแล้วค่ะก็เวทีโอลิมปิกเป็นเวทีสุดท้ายสำหรับชีวิตนักกีฬาค่ะหนูคิดว่าหนังสือเล่มนี้มันจบอย่างสวยงามที่สุดแล้วและหนูก็เต็มที่ในการเขียนหน้านี้ที่สุดเป็นอย่างดีคือเล่มที่ชื่อว่าเทควันโดคือมันเต็มที่สำหรับหนูมากๆหนูใส่สุดหมดแม็กซ์ตั้งแต่ก่อนไปตั้งแต่การฝึกซ้อมเลยแล้วตอนนี้มันแบบสมบูรณ์มันสำเร็จทุกอย่างแล้วหนูแบบแฮปปี้ตอนจบมันโคตรจะสวยงามเลยค่ะคือแบบมันไม่มีอะไรสวยไปมากกว่านี้แล้วหนูก็อยากจะไปเขียนหนังสือเล่มต่อไปแล้วอย่าง
So meanwhile, Chancham told reporters that she was really happy that she participated in the Paris Olympics. Although she dreamed of winning a gold medal, earning a bronze medal is still a success for her. She took this opportunity to thank her supporters who woke up at 3 a.m. in the morning to watch the games.
ฝันของหนูจริงๆก็อยากได้เหรียญทองกลับมาค่ะแต่ก็ถือว่าประสบความสำเร็จอีกก้าวหนึ่งแล้วกันค่ะที่ได้เหรียญทองแดงกลับมารอบนี้อยากขอบคุณทุกๆคนเลยค่ะที่ส่งกำลังใจให้หนูแล้วก็ตื่นมาดูหนูชกตอนตี 3รู้สึกดีใจมากแล้วก็ขอบคุณมากๆเลยค่ะ
For this year's Olympic Games, Thailand has won a total of 6 medals, 1 gold medal from Panipak, 3 silver medals from Thai badminton star Kulawut Wittisan, and 2 weightlifters Thiraphong Sirachai and Virapong Wishuma, and 2 bronze medals from Chancham and weightlifter Surajana Kambao.
Well, congratulations to all Thai athletes who won gold medals, silver medals, and bronze medals from the Paris Olympics. And that's definitely a huge achievement for Thailand as well. And what I really like about what Panipak said during the press conference was that she described her journey like a book that she wrote about her journey as a taekwondo athlete. Normally, we don't get to hear people describe their story like a book. So, and she's so ready to write her new book, which is to own a taekwondo school. So that is definitely very inspiring indeed.
And that's a very exciting decision to retire at the age of 27.
Yeah.
You know that, but she said that she has been sacrificed herself since she was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this year, Thailand ranked the 3rd in ASEAN. First one is Philippines, second one is Indonesia, and third one is Thailand.
Yep, that's a significant achievement for Thailand this year because we won 6 medals, even though it's not many, but at least it brought so much pride for the Thai people. And what is even more interesting was that Pani Pak won the second gold medal for herself as well.
For Olympics. And many people believe that if there are another Olympics and she's still playing another Olympics, she'll want another gold medal.
Yeah,
You think so, right?
Yeah, but even though she said that she will retire as an athlete, but hopefully she will inspire another group of younger generation of Taekwondo athletes, and hopefully these people will shine at the future Olympics as well, at least in LA, that will take place in 2028.
Yeah. And we reporters hope that Pani Pak will live her better life and happy life after her retirement.
All right, and now let's move on to Thai politics. Last week, we witnessed the dissolution of the Move For Party, and it has now reincarnated to the People's Party, but it's still not over because tomorrow it will be a big day in Thai politics as well because the Constitutional Court will be delivering its verdict as to whether Prime Minister Sethar Thavisin will be ousted over his appointment of Pichit Chunban as the minister. Regardless, Prime Minister Sethar Thavisin appears to be confident and that he will survive the Constitutional Court's verdict on Wednesday. A well-informed source said that the Prime Minister is likely to be spared by the court. And to give you a background of what has been happening, a group of 40 caretaker senators has asked the court to remove the prime minister from office for violating ethics rules by appointing Pichit Chunban, who as the minister of the prime minister's office. And Pichit Chunban is well known as a lawyer who's close to the family of former Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra, but Pichit was sentenced to 6 months in prison in 2008 for a corruption-related offense, widely known among Thais as the snack box scandal, where he allegedly attempted to bribe the court staff. Regardless, the Constitutional Court still agreed to hear the case. However, the Prime Minister will not be at the Constitutional Court tomorrow due to his busy schedule. However, he has already assigned his Secretary General, Dr. Prominder Suride, to attend on his behalf. And looking at his schedule for the rest of the week, including the next, he will be traveling here and there all around Thailand. Specifically for this week, he will be attending the Mek Hong Lan Chang Cooperation meeting in Chiang Mai this Thursday and this Friday, and he will also be visiting many other provinces such as Pathum Thani, Nakhon Nayok, and Saratburi provinces this weekend to follow up on tourism promotion activities. And then he will be traveling to other provinces like Cyanide, Singpuri, and Ang Thong on Sunday to follow up on water management issues. Look how busy he is.
Yeah, travel a lot.
He travels a lot. And next week, he will still be busy as well because the Prime Minister will chair a mobile cabinet meeting in Ayutthaya, and then he will fly to Maesot district of Tak province to hold talks with local officials and security agencies on call center scams, drug trafficking, and security issues. And then he will also be traveling all the way to Chiang Rai on next Thursday, also for meetings related to call center scams, drug trafficking, and cross-border trade before proceeding to Chiang Mai the next day to follow up on pollution problems and tourism promotion ahead of the high tourism season at the end of the year. Look how busy the Prime Minister is.
It sounds like the news of the schedule of Prime Minister more than the verdict of Constitutional Court.
Right, but then there are a few speculations. There are scenarios of what will happen after the court's verdict tomorrow. So there are two cases. So whether he is spared from the Constitutional Court or he is ousted. So let's say if he survives, he will still be the prime minister and all of the policies will go ahead as planned, whether it's the digital wallet scheme, the land bridge project, and many other projects that are still in the talks in parliament as well. But if he is ousted, this means that the parliament will have to vote on a new prime minister. They will also have to recruit new cabinet ministers as well. And possibly there might be changes in the coalition. This is just a rumor at the moment. And once they manage to elect a new prime minister, then it will deliver its new policy statement. And with the new prime minister, the previous policies that have been delivered previously, whether it's the digital wallet scheme or any other things, may not be continued in the next cabinet. So there are two case scenarios at the moment, so we'll have to wait and see what happens tomorrow. But many of the experts believe that he will be spared anyway.
That's just analysis from experts, but we also don't know right now. But if he's ousted, that'll be a very big deal for Thailand.
Yes.
Again.
Definitely a big deal for Thailand, but then it's still, it's hard to mention whether he will be axed or not, whether he will still be the prime minister or not, because everything will be decided tomorrow. So yep, we will still have a special coverage on this as well. We'll have a special program. One of us will be at the Constitutional Court to cover the story as well. So do stay tuned on Thai PBS World.
All right, so with the increase of grey business allegedly operated by Chinese businessmen in Thailand, now there are reports of fake car rental services in Phuket. The Democratic Party's deputy leader is urging the Royal Thai Police and the Land Transport Department to investigate a car rental service allegedly operated by grey Chinese businessmen in Phuket. He said today that he has received complaints from several Thai-operated car rental services in the province, claiming that Chinese businessmen have launched a similar rental service on the resort island, using fake license plates and Chinese drivers without driving licenses. The Chinese operators are also offering heavy discounts to their customers, which could force the Thai operators out of business. He also warned that if no action is taken now by the authorities, tourism-related businesses operated by Thai nationals, such as car rentals, tour agencies, and eateries, may fall into the hands of Chinese businessmen. Citing Bangkok's Hoi Kwang district, where many Chinese-owned restaurants and stores are now operating. He said that Chinese businessmen have already established a firm foothold in Hoi Kwang and are now expanding into the Batattong area. At the beginning of this month, China's major online retail platform, Temu, you know it, right?
Yeah.
Launched its service in Thailand in direct competition with two existing e-commerce platforms, Shopee and Lazada. Wow. Temu is offering fire sale discounts on many consumer goods to attract Thai customers taking advantage of the lax controls on e-commerce in Thailand.
We can see a huge dominance of Chinese businessmen in Thailand already. In Chinese businesses or businesses run, some were run by Chinese nationals. So that's pretty interesting though, because if we look in Bangkok, there are more Chinese communities. It's growing. It's not in Yawarat anymore. There are other communities here and there as well.
A lot in Bangkok. And also in Phuket right now.
Yeah. I think it's all over the country, but we're not saying that all of it is bad. Some of them are actually beneficial for the economy. Some of them are just taking advantage of what is happening right now. So,
but fake car rental service, including the restaurant in the Batattong. A lot of them are Chinese-owned restaurants right now.
Right.
And many mini marts are a lot of Chinese-owned. And also the Temu that we can see on the digital platform.
Everyone's all about Temu at the moment. Have you used it yet?
Not yet. But I try to study about it. To learn, to know more about it. What it's doing, and how can the Chinese-owned platform become very popular now in Thailand.
Exactly. And now let's move on to this issue. You may still remember the notorious case of a woman who poisoned 14 people on different occasions using cyanide.
It was a big news.
Yep. You remember the cyanide case, right? That was it. And that particular case alarmed the Thai public, and that has made the term cyanide poisoning a buzzword during that particular time, and most recently with the case of 6 Vietnamese nationals who were killed at a luxurious hotel in Bangkok back in June, and it was later found that they died of cyanide poisoning. And with these alarming cases to date, people would start to fear for their safety. And I think both of us are in fear already, whether like someone would come up to us and then poison us with cyanide.
Right now, we don't dare put our water on the public.
Or even water or food or anything. We're just too scared now because you don't know who is going to poison you with cyanide. And it seems that the access to cyanide is so easy based on the cases that we told you just now. And the good news, though, is that the industry ministry will be imposing tighter controls on the possession of cyanide. So the Industrial Works Department and the Food and Drug Administration have tightened restrictions on the import, trading, and storage of potassium cyanide to prevent its use for purposes other than those declared to the authorities. And under the revised measures, anyone who has possessed more than 100 kilograms of cyanide in the past 6 months must notify authorities of the amount of cyanide still in their possession, the amount sold, and the details of the buyers. At the same time, an import permit is valid for just 1 year. Currently, cyanide is imported for use in research and for small-scale metal plating industry. 37 entities have been allowed to import cyanide into the country. And currently, cyanide in Thailand is among the 6 hazardous substances that have been reclassified as Category 3 for tighter control. This means whoever possesses cyanide without a permit will be subject to 2 years in prison and or a fine of up to 200,000 baht.
Do you think 2 years is enough?
No.
With the cyanide?
If it's used to murder someone, of course 2 years is not enough. But one thing we have to mention, though, that if you go to pharmacies, there is no way you can have access to cyanide. But the reason why some people manage to get access to it is because they go through online platforms where they sell them illegally. That is the thing, and that was one of the reasons how one of the criminals like Cyanide managed to get hold of cyanide.
And it's too easy. It's too easy to get it.
It's too easy, but not just the easy access that is the problem, but how dangerous it is. Because even just a bit of cyanide, you can kill a person like in less than an hour. And this is what happened to the recent case in a luxurious hotel where 6 Vietnamese people died from cyanide poisoning, or even the case of cyanide where 14 people died, like in different occasions using cyanide. And that has alarmed the public of how dangerous cyanide is and how easy is it to access illegally as well.
So I think it's very important for authority to investigate on this, how easy to get it, and the online platform who sell it.
Yeah, but then like during that time when the case erupted last year, many people were wondering how people could manage to get access to cyanide. Like one of the Thai PBS reporters tried to investigate the case before. If you go on online platforms and if you type in cyanide, you can get tons of results. But then because of the drama or the scandal that occurred, everything was taken out. Everything was taken down. So that is the thing. So hopefully the tighter control will solve the underlying issues.
Yes, and also if the case, because maybe the seller, when it was taken down, they can find another hole to do it again.
Yeah, and that is really alarming indeed.
Yep.
And that wraps up tonight's edition of Thai PBS World Tonight. Join us every Monday and Tuesday at 6 p.m. on Thai PBS World's Facebook and YouTube Live. And don't forget to follow us on social media and our website, ThaiPBSWorld.com, for all the latest updates about Thailand as well as analyses. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ